Let's unwrap the first humdrum for 86. It's time for Ian Molly Meldrum.
Okay, thanks, Gavin, and great to be back and good to talk to you again, mate.
It's great to have you back, mate.
Thank you, mate. Listen, you've just seen Elton John, and I'd like to show you the Cashbox Top 100 singles. And if you look up there, if we zoom in on that one, you'll notice that the Elton, of course, with Dionne Warwick and Gladys Night and Stevie Wonder, they're #1 there. And Elton, up here, is the biggest entry into the American charts with Nikita. Wrap It Up was the first single in America, so Elton is really smiling. Talking about smiling, I got back and I'm really smiling as well because the Prime Minister was good to his word. He's given one of the Hercules to go over to Ethiopia, and here is a shot, and this Hercules will be going over on Sunday to help out the Live Aid in Ethiopia, and that's a great, it just does the heart really good. I'd like to thank everyone throughout 85, right around Australia, for donating so generously, and it was an absolute fine effort. And the award I got last weekend, it goes to all of you as well, because believe me, you all deserve it, and it's a deserved award as far as you're concerned and not so much for me. Let's have a look at the UK Top 5 for this week, and at #5 is Broken Wings, Mr. Mister. He is going to be, and the group, so big this year, it's going to be ridiculous. Well, Madonna is a little bit behind in England, but I tell you what, she's making up for it at #4, Borderline Madonna. Now in Hong Kong doing a film. All right, #3, the boys in Sydney. Hello, Sybil Townhouse. Hello, Mark. Hello, Ed. Hello, boys. #2, my God, what happened? I was only in England 2 weeks ago. Nana Mouskouri, #2. I've got to think about that. #1, they said it was going to happen. The sun always shines on TV. Shock there. Nana Mouskouri. Gavin, you had nothing to do with that, did you?
I think Nana Mouskouri is a very talented artist.
Yes, I know. I'm not knocking her.
Been around for a while, let me tell you.
No, not knocking her singing. I mean, like, I've broken plates too, but that's ridiculous. All right, listen, Midge Ure has got a new single out, and he's got it, and it's now, we're going to preview it now. You can buy this in your shops, and it's called That Certain Smile. There you go, Midge Ure, a gentleman at the best of times, and as I said, one of the unsung heroes of Live Aid, with a great new song, That Certain Smile. And I tell you what, Midge, something that brought a smile to my face when I got home was to hear about a great new competition, which you can read about in the Countdown magazine, and it's on sale now. And believe me, this is one of the great competitions, and you out there can be a television director and, in fact, direct and think up a rock film clip. It's all in Countdown magazine, and we'll fill you in next week. And I tell you what, Russell Mulcahy and Richard Lowenstein, the top directors from this country, may be a little bit worried. You out there could be the new top rock director. All right, let's have a look at the US Top 5 for this week. And at #5 is Gavin.
Lionel Richie.
Oh, I thought you'd slept.
You scared me.
Yeah. Oh, she's done it, mate. #4, Talk to Me, Stevie Nicks.
She's cute.
Not bad. #3, I'm Your Man, Wham. My goodness, the boys are really fine.
#2 from Rocky 4.
Sorry?
Survivor.
Yeah, great song. Now, this is a beautiful song at #1, and deservedly so. Dionne Warwick and Friends, that's what Friends are for. And, of course, it's Dionne, Gladys, and Stevie, and, of course, Elton. And those four got together. It's a beautiful song written by Bacharach, and it's one song that is sort of not talked about a lot, but all the proceeds go to the research for AIDS, and it's something that affects all the Western society, and it's something that's very, very important. And I find them excellent to give their services, and very brave for standing up for something that a lot of people don't really want to particularly talk about. All right, something I want to talk about was we had a rock tour competition last year, and of course we had a winner, and her name was Marissa, and she's from Geelong. And guess what? She took a sister across to London, and they had a ball. And she wanted to meet Duran Duran. Well, she met half of them, and that was Simon and Nick. And I tell you what, these two girls were just blown out. They had 2 days to go after they met these two, and they simply wanted to come home just to tell all their friends. And this is what happened. Did you like England?
Love it.
You do?
The shops are great.
You like the shops? You like the weather?
No.
It's a bit khaki, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's the texture colour, Molly?
Wait a minute. I've got a white one.
She's got a white one. We're going to write on a white album with a white pen.
No.
Would the black one be better, though? Well, I'm not sure if you ever found the black Texacola, but I tell you what, those two girls were absolutely delighted. More delighted, in fact, because that was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because they stayed for the weekend. They, in fact, had a whole week in London, left on the Sunday night, and guess who was on the same plane? It was Simon going off to New Zealand. So it was a double bonus for the girls, and they loved the trip completely. Let's have a look at the Australian top 5 for this week. And at number 5 is... Number 5, the Venetians. Great to see these guys in the charts. Richard and the boys, So Much for Love. Good song. The boys still hanging there with this one. Don't go, Pseudo Echo. Don't go, Gavin.
I won't.
Not done.
Oh,
I think his turn.
Barnesy.
Oh, there you go. Number 3, working class man Jimmy Barnes. Great interest in America. This group with the great attitude, a very, very definite attitude. Eurogliders with, we missed that. Number 1, Midnight Oil Pieces to Pieces. Heavens forbid. I tell you what, you've got to be a racing commentator around here. Now, listen, just before I go, I've got to tell you, I went to Bali for the last part of my trip, and I went into the cassette stores there. Now,
yes.
Over in Indonesia, they have, you know, sort of this bootleg thing that we don't all agree on. And guess what?
What?
Apparently out of the sale this week, and we can have a close-up of this, the Countdown Power Love Songs and the Countdown Chart. So there you go. In Bali, it's a really big thing. I've been very worried about it. We'll look into that one. Let's have a look at a group that had a lot of troubles last year in 1985 because their lead singer left, and when their lead singer leaves, then you've got heaps of troubles. But they've come back, and this guy called Johnny, who was an old friend of theirs, has taken up the lead singing for the Bronski Beat, and I tell you what, they have got a massive hit on their hands, and here they are, hit that perfect beat, and Simon's coming across, and I'm not sure what he's going to do. Here is the Bronski Beat.